Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And out number one on the grab. And next for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right. Tachman on his way over. Squeezes it. One away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi is there. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Fly ball down the line. Benintendi makes the grab, one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Here's your 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second. Over to Thomas. 2. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Ball one
That's the
there.
ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can
1-2
go
the count.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
2-2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch
No, that's out.
misses. This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. That one
1-0.
missing inside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1.
He's going.
Back to first, and that is a double play. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hooked foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good Great job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
To short, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. A double play on the first batter he faces. Yeah, the batter down. Now, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. And he'll 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Benintendi ranging after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Ball outside.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Rojas. Good feed. That's 1. Over to Thomas. 2. And now Sammy Sosa, 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Runner at first with no outs here.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Grounder might be 2. Rojas tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to the left.
Foul!
And foul ball. Kicks and deals. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benintendi makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strike. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed.
Ball.
That's outside. Ball 2. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And now Sammy Sosa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. Inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Robert going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here is Sosa to the plate. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down, Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 down, and here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. And ball one to the right fielder. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
2-2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. So 2 down, Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
We got a full count.
This one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Sammy Sosa digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's down.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Hey!
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. So 2 down, and here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. And ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the. So 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Baldwin handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. So 2 down. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he held up. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
A swing and a miss. And here is Sosa to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a van down by the river. at the plate. Edmundo Sosa, 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. And he'll be safe at first. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's fouled away. And that drops in for a strike. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider,
2-2.
down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. One up, one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses. Ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One out, bases empty. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Anthony Santander at the plate. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
And that's way high. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2-1's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Top of the second. And the batter is George Springer. Gosman back to work. And he pumps in a strike. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one wrapped foul.
Strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that is out of play.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Cole Young now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. One down, runner at third. Young getting ready to hit. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Line drive, base hit. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mariners walk it off in the 11th. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. So, runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Miguel Vargas.
Oh, he drove that one out of ball.
Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Just missed.
1-0.
You got that.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
Puts a run on the board.
First and second, 2 down. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. High fly ball down the left field line. Suzuki going back on it. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Palante back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Gorman throws on to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that will end the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is even.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Orioles an out away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Palante back to work.
Yeehaw!
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of...
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second,
1-0.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Over to first. That ends the frame. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Next to hit, James Wood.
The left field.
That misses off the
ball.
outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. Very high with that one. 1-0. To the right side. Throws to first. And that. 2 outs, runner at first. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Now at the plate, Sam Haggerty.
Tonight for Texas, the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
And that misses. And we're underway. Just off the inside edge.
That's ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Out to short, Sweeney. Tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim will hit next. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. On the ground, Sweeney. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Adolis Garcia. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swings through that.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings and misses. 1 out in the second. Here's Marcus Semien. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a gold glove with the Blue Jays.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Yankees just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Corbin Burns.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
At the plate, Kyle Stowers. First pitch, and he just misses. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's outside. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt, wide throw, and it gets away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hey!
Stowers on third. Flores over at first with 1 away. That one misses. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that just misses.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
And here it comes. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Pete Alonso. Bellinger in a full sprint. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. What do you have on him, Chris?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game.
1-0.
He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Up the middle, Cruz whips it to first. One up, one down. And now J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Grounds one to short. Sends it to Flores. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Swing and a ground ball. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Squirts away a little bit.
2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Burns back to work. Clement getting the start at second, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Fouled off down the right side. And it is 2-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Martinez makes the grab, 1 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Number 12. Trent.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, runner on the go. And no one can get there. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And a big swing and a miss. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Jack Peterson. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Zach Neto at the plate now as he chases after that one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, you get yourself into scoring position.
Not in time. He's safe. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Walked his first time. Inside, almost got him. No outs, runners at first and second.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
2-2 now. That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Bellinger, long run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. Ernie Clement digs in now. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Gamblers taking on, just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Noah Cameron.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch
Ball
out.
one, no strike.
Throw, save. Carroll leads off second with nobody out. The other way, makes the catch for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
This one in the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Jock Peterson stands in. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here is Mike Piazza. Next offering is in for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A 2-run shot. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Digging in, Brian Roberts. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Carlos Delgado, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. And he hits a ground ball right side. Delgado steps on the bag, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's Justin Turner. Cameron back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. Lucas Erceg gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw, and they got him. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Erceg. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hit weakly on the ground. Clement over to first. Lindor retire. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Strike one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Pete Alonso. Check swing, and he held up. Alonso in his 7th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls.
1 out, bases empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Inside. 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carroll ranges back. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Corey Seager. And ball 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, here is Jock Peterson. RBI single his last time up. Peterson just got a piece of it. That one hammered center field. Grisham drop step going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Piazza in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, out 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Piazza fires to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So the batting order turns over, and here is Jason Dominguez.
0-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Ground ball up the middle. Cruz on to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Stepping in, Carlos Delgado. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Justin Turner. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out towards left center. Dominguez should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Crow Armstrong brings it in for the third. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Sends it to Flores, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Corey Seager.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 4-0. And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz. Broken back ground ball to second. Gets it to first. Third out. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Gore back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Westberg, the next to hit, and a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. 2 on, 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. Left field, way back there. Peterson makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one almost got him.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Carroll at third with 2 away. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
inside.
inside.
And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now Brian Roberts. And first offering is fouled off. Munoz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now one away. And now it's going to be Carlos Delgado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. As a hitter,
0-1.
there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something
He's
bad
out.
happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Third baseman,
Justin Turner now.
Justin Turner.
Swings through that one.
And he's got deception in his
0-1's the
delivery, and
count.
it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses,
2-2 the count.
and the count's even at 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first,
He's
in
out.
time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stauer. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Wyatt Langford.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Got it started a little too early. Strike
0-1.
one. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 in this one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Inside,
That's in. Ball
just
2.
missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
2
1.
balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Pitch in the
3-2.
dirt, and the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a walk.
Ball
Went
4.
with another
Take the bait.
changeup, but missed the spot.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to
0-1's the count.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hands it. Tough play, and they get the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Alonso goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope. Outside.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-1.
2.
And he chases that one. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that bunted towards third. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fought off foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now pitching.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 is the count.
Slow roller to first, Delgado. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Westberg at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. This one popped up, and a foul ball. That's inside.
That's inside.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Got him swinging. And we're back. So now it's Corey Seager.
Designated hitter, Corey Seager. Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nope, that's inside.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. And now Jock Peterson. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Right side, Clement. To first, and Peterson retired. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He's already homered here in this one. First
Oh,
pitch
that's
just
inside.
misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Jump throw. And he'll be safe at first. One down. Now here is Brian Roberts. And that misses
that's
off the outside edge. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
He got away with one
One
there,
ball, one
but he
strike.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 strikes. 2 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Piazza, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball could be two. There's one.
He's up.
What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And that is out of play.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
ball,
right there and
2
just
strikes.
ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Late on that fastball. Bases
ball,
empty,
2
one
strikes.
away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now here is Wyatt Langford. Shortened a bunt and missed it, 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. And he strikes. Back here in Denver, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. So they turn things over to the righty, Darren O'Day. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Turner climbs in on that right side.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. There's the strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. So now a pinch hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
And downstairs.
Down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the move. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
He's safe.
Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. Right through there, got him. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed.